Senator Shumle.
Senator Godswill Akpabio, I would have loved to have had the word distinguish, but your activities in the Senate doesn't makes me believe that you are actually a distinguished senator, in the sense that you are bullying your fellow senators.
In the US Senate, if a senator stands up to speak, you don't tell him round up until he leaves the floor.
Leadership is not about doing whatever you can do,
as if it's a family or traditional rulership.
That you are a Senate president does not in any way mean you are better off than any other senator there. Okay, now, let's be realistic. What Senator Adams Aliu Eric Oshomole is saying, is it actually right or wrong?
Those rules that enabled David Mark to preside for 8 years, what is wrong with them? Those rules that enabled this Senate president to contest for Senate presidency, what is wrong with them? Why changing it now?
If that rules work for you, that eventually makes you to emerge as the Senate president, why will it not work for others? Okay, you are doing everything possible to ensure you hedged everybody out so that you remain the Senate president. No, you are not the only one from the South now. Let the House decide who becomes their president. Because what I believe you are specializing is how to help President Tinubu to say, borrow, 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 borrow.
Yes, yes.
For the resolution of the National Assembly to approve USD 516,333,007 syndicated financing from Deutsche Bank Deutsche Bank AG,
making Nigeria to be extremely indebted to the detriment of Nigeria citizens. And of course, you will be remembered for that. That Senate seat is not a permanent seat. At a point in time, Ahmed Lawan was the president of the Senate. So you're not going to still end for your body as the president of the Senate as of today. You're not going to end for your body and you can't be there forever. Me personally, I want you to live there as a Senate president, because you are becoming more of a harm to this country, Nigeria, than a blessing. I even believe now you go to meet Baba, say, Baba, may we borrow money, may we borrow money, may we borrow money.
Yes, 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 yes.
For what? What I tell you, what they do? You are a Senate president. You are expected to ensure that the Constitution is obeyed by all Nigeria citizens. But unfortunately, you are the one bridging the Constitution. Senate President, sir, I would like to take you to section 39, subsection 1 of the Nigeria 1999 Constitution as amended. And it reads, every person shall be entitled to freedom of expression and freedom to own opinion and to receive, to impart ideas and information. Point to be noted, without any interference. So you were not supposed to obstruct Senator Oshomole while he was on the floor speaking.
Which to me is against the Constitution.
That is a breach of the Constitution.
Constitution is supreme.
And that was an infringement on his rights. Yet, you are a Senate president. So you can see that you are working against the Constitution. You don't even have respect or regard for the Constitution.
Yes, yes.
And then again, you said you will use the rules to send him out of the Senate.
Senator Shumle, for the last time, if you become unruly in the Senate, we will use these same rules to take you out of the Senate.
Senate president, that one when you talk, not good, not going to do like that. You send him out of the Senate. Cool. Is the Senate your property? The same way you were elected to represent your people, that is the same way he was also elected to represent his people. So you cannot deprive his people of their due dividends. So you don't have the right to deprive his people. the dividends of democracy, which your people are benefiting, that you are a Senate president, you have to bull every senator. It doesn't work that way. What will you be remembered for when you are no longer a Senate president? You are one of the major persons responsible for Nigeria indebtedness as a Senate president. And it's sad. Nigeria will not be for sale. It's our country. It belongs to the people. If that rules empowers you to become the Senate president, that same rule is also good enough to empower another person to become the Senate president. It's not your property. And you are not going back as a Senate president. You own too much.
This country belongs to us. This democracy belongs to the people.
Leadership is about restraint in the exercise of power for the public good. Even if something is not to your benefit, you do it and you encourage it to the benefit of the public, and particularly to protect our constitutional democracy.
Yes, yes, yes.